Hi, I'm gonna be reviewing vipco's VHS release of the Bogeyman, banned since 1982, and it says Bogeyman uncut in big letters. And you can see it says it the same at the side of the spine, and it says uncut digitally remastered. In other words, this is a reissue VHS copy that vipco re-released uncut in 2000, which is vipco is short for Video Picture Instant Company. No, to get too confused with another company with the similar name. Like there was another company called VIP in the 1980s that did releases of various horror films that all came under close scrutiny in the Video Nasties 72 list of prosecuted and non-prosecuted films. Bogeyman, which came under the non-prosecuted films, at number 2. The Bogeyman, also known as the Bogeyman, the similar title, releases with 4 sex cuts in 92, but re-released later uncut in 2000. And it says the Bogeyman, banned since 1982 as a nasty, you can see there. It's at last presented uncut, but that was some defunct wholesale company that traded in rare films like this. It says at the back here in this big blurb, the Bogeyman is the chilling story of concentrated evil and its gruesome effect on a small American farming community. The evil is so great that even exorcism cannot stop the bloodbath. The bottom blurb by David Hughes for Sam Hain, a grisly post-exorcist shocker long overdue for re-release. And you get a few pictures of depicting the film. And the most surprising bit about this video is you get the big vipco logo on the video, and you get the Bogeyman uncut there. And at the time when this was originally came out, there was no censorship at all, because there was no real distribution censorship when it comes to marketing videos. So loads of these distribution companies had the notoriety of making elaborate video sleeves like this with gruesome pictures. That was the way to market the film. But half a percent of the time when it comes to marketing the film, along comes the trailer. But somehow most of the percent of the time the film doesn't exactly lend itself well as the trailer did, because when the time the video nasties came in, some films had to be withdrawn from distribution, and some was lucky to get released with all the scenes intact after when it's been through heavily cuts and recertification. That's where the British Board of Film Classification came in. Apparently it's up to £5,000 for per film to get approved and censorship by the British Film Board of Classification, due to the recommendations of the Department of Public Prosecutions, and due to the intervention of Mary Whitehouse and the Tory MP Graham Bright, that had to enforce the film censorship, bringing the certification rule. But I've seen excerpts of the film on the Video Nasties, the Definitive Guide DVD, and the many people was going through the exact merits about films in general. And for a while, Martin Barker, the author of the Video Nasties book, got tricked into writing a review for the New Society publications about one of the films that came out on video called I Spit on Your Grave or whatever. But due to his publicised review, he got depicted in such a horrible way. The art department decided to draw a portrait of him being a psychopath, smacking a TV in half with an axe, with bold writing, said, "How nasty is the Video Nasties?" And he was under constantly barrage from the press for 3 weeks solid, so he had no choice but to take himself off the grid for a while until it all died down. So since then, he's setting divine example to people. Don't get tricked into writing stuff in order to avoid mocking, ridiculization, and the monster of all the stuff on top. But many fans out there thinking that the Video Nasty 72 list was not needed, but at the trial of David Hampton Grant, Derek Malcolm, a well-known, accomplished reviewer writer, had to testify about the release of Romano Scavallini's Nightmares in the Damaged Brain, and the judge quizzed him, "What about the scientific merits of this film?" Well, Derek Malcolm said it was a well-executed film, but the judge, in the bound of fury, exploded and said, well executed, the German invasion of Belgium was well executed, that means it wasn't any good. But it goes to show that people who was in the small faction was hell-bent of axing films to death, no worse than you see films on Channel 5 when they show films which had the notoriety of chopping films. So thank God this survived it. But along came a channel called the Horror Channel, which you can see basically most of the banned films now being released into the public domain, both on video, uncut versions on videos like this, and DVDs and special box set versions of, and you can see 100% uncut on the Horror Channel and so many other specialist channels. But I haven't seen it in its entirety, but I've watched clips and heard a lot about this film on the Video Nasties Definitive Guide DVD box set. I think apparently vipco no longer trades. I think they went out circulation years ago. But the proper versions of this are released by vipco. You can buy from eBay. Apparently it sets you back over to 200 to 500 pounds for a rare uncut version of the Bogeyman without the censorship certification logo at the bottom. And it will come something like that, also without the 18 stamp on it. But I'm gonna give it a watch and to see what I think of it. Then I come back and do a more depth review of the Bogeyman uncut. This was only a taster review. I hope you like it. This is Frankie Smales. Thank you for watching.